Dads, welcome to Cooking with Cameron. Coming to you on the Fathering channel. Time to open up, time to get in the kitchen and try to work out how a potato and a skewer becomes an accordion. Let's go check it out. Well, g'day Dads, great that you could join us again tonight. Now, cooking up some lamb chops and cutlets and just some off-cutty sort of pieces for dinner tonight. So they're just going to be barbecued up. What are we going to do though with the potatoes? Well, seen on Facebook a few times now, potatoes, and they're called accordion potatoes. And it's basically where we just get the spuds, we cut them up, reasonably thick slices, and then using a skewer, skewers to help, we cut a criss-cross pattern in it, and then you can string them apart. And then we can either deep fry them or cook them in the oven. I'm going to cook them in the oven because I just couldn't bother deep frying tonight. So, one other trick I learned in looking at this, I'm going to cut my potatoes and then I'm going to put them in just cold water for a half hour, maybe an hour, see how much time we've got before the family are home. And that's going to take some of the starch out of the potatoes. So then once we go to cook them, that's actually going to help them be a bit, once they're drained off, cook them, they're going to come up a little bit crisper. So let's get into cutting these up. So just going to snap that in half now. Now I've just cut that potato, I don't know, a bit over 5 mil, probably getting up to 8 mil thick. I'll cut these ones up in a moment. And then we're going to put the skewers either side. So I've cut one side. Now I turn it over and I'm actually going to cut on the diagonals. And now if all things come together, we can twist it like an accordion. I reckon I might cut them a little bit closer together than what they are there. But you get the general idea, hey Dad, should be fun. Let's get into it. Rightio Dads, as you can see, when they pull apart, they twist. I did try to do one straight crosshatch, doesn't twist. So you got to make sure you turn them on the 45, and the thinner, the closer the slices to get, the more she's going to twist a bit about. So I'm going to let that sit in that water. I've probably got half hour before I get to put them in the oven. Anyway, Dads, I'll come back to you when we're ready. Rightio, Dads. Been about half hour, so I'm just going to drain these out. Actually, just shake them off. Why not? Give them a shake off. So what we got to do now, I love how it looks easy on Facebook. We've sort of got the idea, don't we, Dads? Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Hopefully they get better as I go along. Well, Dads, I don't know how well it's going to work, but it looks a little bit fancy, doesn't it? I guess that's what matters. So I've got these just on the tray here. Now my idea of cutting them in half was great, but there's no sharp edge on that, so find something to do with those. Now, in here I've just melted some garlic, some butter, and some rosemary. Give these a good basting. Now to bung them into the oven. They're probably going to take about 30-35 minutes, set at 180 degrees. And while they're cooking, we'll start getting closer to the 45-minute time. If they're going to take about 45 minutes, we'll get the barbecue fired up so everything comes off at the same time. Anyway, Dads, let's get these into the oven. Oh, they look pretty good actually. Well, Dads, how good do they look? They've come up a treat. Don't think they've come up as accordion as they said on Facebook, but you know, look, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? That's what cooking's about, getting into the kitchen, having a crack, and seeing what you can come up with. So it must be about time to serve up. But
hey,
hang
Cameron,
on. Yes, darling.
something's just arrived for you.
I've got cake.
You
We got dessert.
Yeah, the Fathering Project sent a cake for you because it's been 2 years that you've been doing these
Cooking shows.
segments for them. And they said thank you.
Well, thanks, guys. Well, you know, it's all about you guys too, because you guys have all been part of it. Hey, guys. Yep, that's right. 2 years since we've been doing the Fathering channel and the cooking show. It's been a pleasure to keep cooking for you. I hope you're having fun, because that's what it's about, isn't it, kids and Mum?
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, Dads, I'm going to put this aside. Great to keep cooking. Well, there's more coming, don't worry. Can I leave that with you, darling?
Sure.
And we will have some dessert. Anyway, Dads, time to serve up. We've got our onion, we've got some barbecued mushroom, got some veggies. When I boil my veggies, all I want them to do, once that water's reboiled, that's it, they're cooked. So, time to plate up. Anyway, Dads, over to you guys. Get into the kitchen, have some fun. Now, as I said, we've been having fun for the last 2 years. Look forward to having more fun with you over the next few years. Anyway, Dads, till next time, according to the potatoes, keep being great dads.